the Attorney General's office is making plans to extradite former CEO of MASLOC, Sedina Tamakloe Attionu, to face justice following a 10-year jail term handed her by the Accra High Court. Sedina Tamakloe Attionu was yesterday handed a 10-year jail term for stealing money laundering, causing financial loss to the state and committing government to lose huge sums of money. The former head of operations of MASLOC, Daniel Axim, was also sentenced to 2 years in prison with hard labor. Contrary to claims that MASLOC paid victims of the Katamanto fire disaster huge sums of money to enable them resettle, it turned out that no amount of money was given to the victims. Presiding Judge Justice Sari Buchi says such public officers are worse than armed robbers who rob people and households with AK-47 rifles. The Attorney General's office says she will be brought back to the country to serve the jail term. Listen.
But what is refreshing is that she should be brought down to face the sentence. No problem at all.
Has the process begun already, or you're now going to?
We've started the process, and with this judgment, that's going to speed up the process. And you know, Ghana, we have various laws. You can choose to stay away. But so far as you have laws relating to how you can extradite from one country to Ghana, in case there's a judgment against like this one, rest assured that should be brought down to face justice.
We know that when it comes to extradition, it deals more with the treaty that you have with the country the person is residing in. Can you throw some more light when it comes to the processes with respect to US and Ghana, where she is?
I may not throw out so much for you, but we have the MLA, Mutual Legal Assistance, US, we have that treaty with them. So very soon, we hear about the results. So just rest assured and keep monitoring the space.
But has the state not been proactive with this? The judge appeared not happy that you had to wait all this while.
I think the state attorneys are here. In the course of the trial, they made it known to the court that the issue of extradition may be tackled. But the preoccupation was to make sure the matter proceeded to finality. And today, we've come to that stage. And so we're going to take that next step. When it comes to extradition, sometimes you start and you have some kind of problems, blocks. The person may choose to appeal and all manner of things. But this is the situation where we have final judgment. It's not as if you are being brought here to be tried, or you can raise all the defense out there that maybe they're persecuting or whatever, but it's a judgment. And so that's why I said, you hold on. Very soon, she'll be brought down to Ghana to face justice.
What will you say to those who say Mr. Azim has been treated unfairly? I mean, from the traces of money, it's just 20,000 cedis that he received, and that was even a gift.
It matters not. It can be 1 cedi. Was it properly received? This one is a form of advice and caution to all public office holders that when it comes to money matters, you must be very, very careful. You may want to say you receive only 20,000 Ghana cedis as a gift. Were you supposed to receive that money? What was that money meant for? Were you the one who issued the vouchers, as the court said? So this judgment, I recommend that those of us in public office must procure copies and then read so that we know our responsibilities. Because today, you may think that you've not been caught. When you are caught, definitely the law will deal with you as you had it today.
In fact, prosecution was, as it were, advocating for maximum punishment in relation to the sentencing. If you look at the sentencing that was handed down by the court, are you satisfied with that?
10 years is reasonable in the circumstance. I'm not going to quarrel about it for now, but we'll take the full judgment and read. But 10 years is something that's reasonable in the circumstance. But if need be, that there's a need for an enhancement, why not? But at the moment, from what we've listened to and what we've learned from the judgment, 10 years is reasonable. And the other accused person also had 5 years cumulatively. So let's see what happens.
The state has been advised to issue forfeiture proceedings. How's the state taking this up?
We are going to follow it up. Any property that the first accused person has within the jurisdiction or outside the jurisdiction, if you get hold of it, we are going to pursue that property and get the money for the state.
By way of clarity, the court says the judgment should be should take place concurrently. Does that apply to the fines?
No, the fines are separate. And if you listen to the judge, some of them, they had sentences and a fine. So it means that the fines are in addition to the sentences. So we'll look at it carefully and they will be able to address you on the specifics.
Thank you very much.